Hi, this is Yellow Koji. Today I'll be talking about Ahmaud Arbery. I've been hearing a bunch of different things about Ahmaud Arbery, and I couldn't really figure out exactly what's going on. And then no matter which news outlet I check, they don't have exact timeline and chronological order as to what happened. So I would like to go over some of these information. And then don't forget to subscribe and like my video if you learned something or thought it was somewhat informative. And then even on CNN, NBC, even though they had timelines, it was from after that incident and not anything that's prior to it. Yeah, let me just say that what happened to Ahmed was really messed up, and he should not have died for what he did. So these are some of the footages that are assumed to be Ahmed. I think at least two of those you can say it's Ahmed for sure, and then the other four were footages that were taken from Larry's house on the camera that he set up. And then you could say that they kind of looked similar, but it's up to you to decide. So these are the events which led to the incident. On summer 2019, Larry, the property owner, and Travis met once apparently outside the house. And then the reason why there's the footage of the someone entering the house and everything is because the owner, Larry, he lives 2 hours away, so he decided to set up a camera so then he can see what's going on. And then on October 2019, footage of man entering the building appeared. That's when it started appearing. And then on November 19, 2019, Larry informed his neighbor, Diego, about the incident. And then Diego apparently lives right behind them, so that's why he informed about it. And then Diego informs Larry that he'll be more than happy to go over and check, seeing that their yards are connected. And then a little time after, apparently in January, Travis's gun was stolen from his truck. So I guess he was wondering like who might have stolen it. And then on February 11th, someone suspicious was seen around his house. And then at 7:27 p.m., Travis called 911 and informed the dispatcher that he saw a guy running into the house being built, and then it startled him to see someone around here. And then he informed the dispatcher that the person he saw, he reached into his pocket and ran into the house. So I don't know if he's armed or not, but he looked like he was acting like he was. So from what I can get, he was afraid that he might be armed. So if I were him, I'd be careful if I were to go chase after him. So yeah, and then he also informed that there's been a lot of burglaries and break-ins around the neighborhood recently. And then he described the man as being short hair with around 6 foot. And then also Diego, his neighbor, called the police and also texted Larry and informed him regarding the incident. And then both Diego and Michael was armed when they came back and checked the location to make sure that everything was all safe. And then police was there too to inspect that location. And these are the events that led up to the incident that I could find that might be related. So now for the day of the incident. On February 23rd, 2020, around 1 p.m., there's a footage of Ahmed walking into the house and the construction site. And around 1:08, one of the neighbors called 911, informing that there's someone that entered the house which is being under construction. And around 1:14 p.m., another caller called 911 stating that there's a black male running down the street. And then a few minutes later, there's a footage of Audrey running toward Travis. And then you can see that Travis was running away, and then Audrey grabs a gun from Travis. And then after that, it seemed like they're fighting over, and then you hear some gunshots. And then that tragedy happens. And then around 1:30 p.m., Larry gets notification that someone entered his house. And then for some reason, he received it 30 minutes later. And then he asked Diego what happened. And then he found out that the man that entered his house was shot. So these are the incidents that happen, and you can decide for yourself. Yeah, looking back now, you can see why Travis and Michael had the gun with them when they went to that location, because previously Travis's gun was stolen from his truck, and on February 11th, Travis assumed that the person who was breaking in might have had been armed. So just be cautious. I guess they had the gun. But yeah, his Audrey should not have died, and it's messed up. But maybe there's something that he could have done on his side, as much as Michael and Travis could have, to negate this incident. If you learned something or thought this was informative, don't forget to like and also subscribe to this channel as well too.